Nigerian Federation President, Mr. Monday Omoze, and our correspondent, very good correspondent of ours, Mr. Owens Obese. You are welcome. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, today we are discussing on our topic, Nigerian passport and police reports. It has been an issue that everybody is claiming to hear about, and thank God today we are here with the man who everybody wants to discuss with, the president of Nigerian Association in Pama de Mayoka. Sir, you are welcome, sir. There are issues at ground, and before we continue, we want you to give us a brief history of the Nigerian Federation in Pama de Mayoka, how it functions, what it does, what is the purposes, and things like that, sir.
Well, Nigeria Federations of Nigeria, Combination of Nigeria Community, Federations of Nigeria
If you don't mind,
Community,
you can.
Federations of Nigeria Community, Baleares. We have a lot of things we do. We have a lot of functions. In the first case, the body was put in place to assist all Nigerians here in Baleares, in the areas of passport, in the areas of a police report and other issues in the embassy, like obtaining visa, obtaining TC, bachelor certificate, Spencer certificate, and all. There are a lot of things we do. So that is the reason why most of this association was established, to help every Nigerian that are here in Baleares.
Invariably, the association is meant to have a relationship between WIDI, Mayoka, and
that is the Nigerians here
and the embassy.
embassy, especially those that cannot represent themselves properly. So that is the reason why the association was established to assist most of us that who cannot fully represent ourselves, so that things will go smoothly with everybody, that nobody will be lacking behind. That is the reason why Federations of Nigeria Community was established.
Okay, well, in respect of that, meaning that in terms of you, in your discussion, you made mention of something like TCs, visas, and all. You mean the federation equally can still assist in terms of, like, I know many of us here, like, having our nationality and things like that. The federation itself can still assist in the process of getting visas to our various countries, as you said, or getting a Nigerian, or what kind of visa are you really emphasizing?
It all depends, because in the first case, what they give is the tourist visa. Maybe after you have got the tourist visa, maybe your second traveling, you can have a multiple visa. Maybe sometimes, even this one is applicable to most of the foreigners, because those that have their passport now, we don't regard them fully as foreigner, but we believe that they are still our children, irrespective of what they have in their passport and nationalities. So, but if you want to study, maybe you are going for studies, you want to go and study in Nigeria, you want to go and do other things, you want to go and work, there is also a working visa. So there's also working visa. So that is the reason why federations, I think in that area, I think many people will testify about it. I have helped a lot of people on visas, on TC. That is for them if they want to travel.
If you want, please, if you want to emphasize, sorry to cut, if you want to emphasize on TC, please, I know there are many people who say, what is TC? What is TC?
TC is just traveling certificate. Maybe your passport has expired,
okay,
or maybe you misplaced your passport, then a TC can be issued for you to go to Nigeria and ratify it.
Okay.
But the TC can only allow you go to Nigeria as a citizen,
allow you come back.
But you cannot come back with it, unless you have to rectify the problem there. You have to at least have your international passport in Nigeria before coming back, because the TC can allow you go, but the TC cannot take you back.
Mean that, for example, what you are trying to emphasize now is that when you have a passport lost or something like that, and you need to travel to Nigeria to rectify it, perhaps maybe there was no time for you to do it here, you can equally be issued a TC, and this TC will take you to Nigeria and you rectify your documentation and you come with your passport.
That is it. You can do it, but there are some conditions that is attached to it. At least I will use this medium to advise a lot of us. If you obtain your international passport, please have a photocopy kept somewhere in case maybe that passport get lost or maybe anything happened to that passport, so that you have an evidence. You have something to show that you were issued a passport so and so time. So at least the photocopy is very necessary. But in most cases, a lot of people has misplaced their passport. A lot of people want to go and renew their passport. They will tell you they don't have the photocopy. So which is
they don't have evidence that
evidence that you are even. There is no evidence that you are even in Nigeria. Even that's why you are a black man. There are a lot of black people here. They can call you Ghanaian. They can call you Senegalese. Because that's why you are speaking here. Senegalese can be born in Nigeria. It doesn't really matter. But that is the reason you have to have evidence
that you are in Nigeria.
That you are in Nigeria.
So meaning
the name does not really matter. So, because there are a lot of people, there are a lot of even white that are answering Nigerian name, like Ortega. Ortega is an Orobo name, but a lot of white people answer it.
Ortega is true.
So that is the reason why in most cases you have to be with your photocopy.
So invariably, what you are trying to let the viewers understand or let us understand is that once you have your passport, first and foremost, you have to have your photocopy
At least
and keep it aside.
aside.
In case of any eventuality tomorrow, you use that photocopy as an authentication that you are a Nigerian, so that you can have another new passport being reissued.
Because it's very important, because they will always ask of it. A lot of people has give us problem even without getting the photocopy. Maybe a lot of people misplace their passport. They come to me. I will say, okay, get a photocopy so that we can photocopy it and send it to the embassy, so that they will go to Abuja to rectify it first. Especially those that misplace their passport. Those passport they have maybe they misplace it or they stole it.
Yeah.
Maybe if it is stolen, then with the photocopy, we can start the process and the rectifications of those the other passports. That is the reason it is very necessary to have a photocopy
of your bio. Okay, irrespective of that, that you, the Federation, is trying in the aspect of passport issue, trying to bring the relationship between we and the embassy, which is very good. What are other important things that the Nigerian Association is doing for us, especially in Palma de Mallorca?
There are other things. We're supposed to be organizing courses. We're supposed to be organizing like our Independence Day
activities,
like other activities, maybe Children's Day, and these Workers' Day, and all the rest. There is a lot of activities put in place by Federation. But most of these activities are not. They are not taking place, because formally we go for subvention for all these things. Yeah. Now that there is no more subvention, it's a difficult thing, and when the Federation has no money, we cannot sponsor it, or we cannot do all those activities, but with our personal money. It has to be sponsored by the government of this place. So we tell them this is our activities, but this time around there is no subvention for all those things. That is the reason you see we have not been able to meet up, because it involves money. Then we have to buy some refreshment. We have to take some musicians. We have to put some social activities. At least a lot of activities are in place. Even the courses. These days they stop everything, because maybe I don't know the reason why they have to put a stop to it. For now that there is no more subvention, until maybe the past government, like what they call them, the PP. Yeah. The PP were the one that struck it off, that they don't want subvention any longer. But I don't know what this government, with this government that is here in Baleares now, which is the PSOE. The PSOE say I have spoken with one of the legislators here. He said they are debating it in the parliament. But they have not put it to law. So until things materialize or get better, until they ratify the whole thing, such thing will not be granted.
Well,
so I use I always use the Consejería de Inmigrante. So I
handle
go to his
such,
office, Fina Santiago.
Okay.
So I think that is the charge of immigrant. Here is that is the office of the immigrants.
Okay.
So we normally visit there and say, well, the discussion is on at the parliament. So until they finalize the issues. So
well, thank you very much. There are many questions we need to ask. Before we continue, this is Cleveland TV online. Please, if you have any questions, we are here to answer your questions. We have our numbers, 632-947-825. 632-947-825. We are here with the President of Nigerian Federation. He's here to answer all questions that is pending or bothering you anywhere you are. Please call and we'll give you your answer. I don't know, Mr. Owens, with respect, I think you are here as one of our correspondents. I think you see, before I start asking more questions, you still have one or two questions to ask our president and see if we'll get any replies from him.
Thank you, Mr. President Mose. You're welcome. The first question I want to ask you is what has the embassy put in place in respect of obtaining this ECOWAS passport and renew it?
Well, I think all machineries are in place, except maybe when they have some logistic problem. When they have logistic problem, they always inform us. Maybe if the machine is faulty, or when there is no passport booklets, so they always give us information. I think they are here. They are also a representative of the immigration here. So know that they have the power to print and reprint passport booklets. So they have to order. When there is no passport booklet, they order from Nigeria. Not until it is supplied, they won't have. No, I think they are trying their possible best to make sure they serve Nigeria better.
Well, that is a nice question and a good answer. Again, Mr. President, thank you for your coming again, and I think we still have more questions to ask. In respect of this Nigeria embassy, the relationship between our association here at the Nigeria embassy, what have our association been able to do in respect of those? I know there are people who have permanent residency, yeah, and those who does not have permanent residency, and they want to have a passport, or rather a renew a passport, because there's a law here that after 3 years you will put in for your residency, and this person's passport is expired. What is the association doing for us to be able to, for this same person to have a passport being renewed or being issued or being given a new one?
Well, I think a lot of things are in place. A few years ago, I think, if I'm not mistaken, more than 5 years now, they have been coming, visiting each provinces, at least especially for those who don't have residents.
Yeah.
Because if everybody has residents, you can easily
travel to the embassy
and renew your passport or obtain your passport. No, the thing is, they travel or they move from province to province in order to at least assist most of us who don't have residents. I think that is the reason. I think this is not the first time, and it has been taking place. So a lot of people can bear
witness towards that. So it means that there's that activity
that process
is
going
going
in place.
on. It's in place,
So
meeting everybody.
A few time now, there has been a great controversy because we thought that the collection of €60 after payment online, that should be stopped.
Okay, the embassy still collects money in respect of passport after payment online.
They were collecting the €60. They move out of the embassy, they collect €80. That was what they were doing before. I think the association have been fighting tooth and nail. We even sleepless. We're having sleepless nights over the issue, at least exploiting our people. But I think we thank God that our petitions have been held and that of 60 euro have been stopped.
Stop. Meaning now, after paying online, there's no more 60 euro
No more
anymore.
60 euro to the embassy.
You just go and do your passport just like how it is supposed to
yeah,
be done.
how it's supposed to be done. But there is a little amendment
Yeah.
that now that because of this collection of that 60 euro, that is where they get their hotel accommodation, their feeding and all that, and transport
Allowances.
transport.
Sir, if I want to come in that aspect, we are talking of the Nigerian embassy today.
Yeah.
And the Nigerian embassy is meant to serve its people. If they are doing their job, why is it that we still have, we as association or Nigerians living here, still have to pay their hotel fees and up to the extent of feeding them? Meaning that, is it that the Nigerian or the federal government of Nigeria is not giving them allowances for such activities?
Yeah, I think that one we argue it in the embassy when we have meeting with them, even with the ambassador, the consular, and the head of chancery. They told us, or they tell us that budget are not made for all those things. Even they don't supposed to be moving from province to province. Oh. That everybody that want to do pastor have to come to Madrid direct. They are at the person's service, but the moving from one place to another. That is
a
not
personal deal between you and
that is just for them to be able to help those that maybe like somebody who have 4 children, nowhere to sleep. He has no person, nobody to stay with in Madrid. Then coming to the embassy, maybe he will not be able to go that day, or sometimes will not get to his turn. I thank God that this has been put in place now. So there is a machine. There's everything in place. You just go there, you take your number.
A movable machine.
The moment, no, in the embassy.
At the embassy there.
But they have a mobile passport machine now that they can capture everybody.
Okay.
So that is why they move from state to state. Not to help. They say it's a voluntary.
It's a voluntary. It's not that the federal government is aware of it. It's just like they within the embassy. They decided like, okay, let's help this family.
And let them help these people that are less privileged, or maybe
having more children. Just like when we talked about people who have no resident and things like that.
Yeah, like maybe those that have no enough money to transport, maybe has 4 children or 5 children, but maybe 5 of them or 6 of them coming to Madrid, it will cost them a lot of money to buy ticket. Even if ticket is 20 euro or 40 euro as the case may be, at least it still costs them a lot of money. They have to take taxi, they have to eat. The 4 of them have to eat, at least the inconveniences as well.
Yeah.
They look at all those things, they'll say, okay, let them put things in place so that they can assist these people. That is the reason they are moving out of the embassy, because the federal government does not tell them or assign them to
leave the embassy.
Meaning
that even if anything happened to them in the process, it's not the responsibility of the federal government.
They are on their own. That is the reason.
That's nice.
Even in passport offices, like in Benin now, the passport office in Benin don't move from local government to local government.
You are very right.
If you need a passport, you go to the immigration office in Benin
and do it.
Even when you are from Isako, whether you are from Aganibode, whether you are from Orion, whether you are from Ovian, west or north, whether you are from Isha, so you go to the immigration office to obtain your passport. They don't move from place to place. So they decided, maybe these people are suffering, let us have our own.
Is it them that they decided, or is the association that are like?
No, the association
is with the embassy to assist, to give this great assistance.
Even if the embassy, but we bring the suggestion
to them
before them, and they see it. At first, they disagree. Say
it is not their jurisdiction.
Their assignment is in the embassy. That they are not asked to move out of the embassy. I think at least we talk to them and we make them to understand that there are a lot of people who cannot move out. There are a lot of people who don't even know Madrid. Even if you ask them to come, they will at least it will take them the whole day to
locate the embassy. This is their first time of traveling out and with children and the stress.
It's going to be a very difficult, and that is why we pleaded with them. We hold series of meetings with them. That is during the time of this, the former ambassador Kingsley Ebe.
Okay, Kingsley Ebe, that was in 2009.
Yeah, in 2009 and all that. We speak with them. They say, okay, let's see what they can do. before it was granted.
Granted.
So formally it was not like that. Everybody goes to Madrid. So
Okay,
now they
okay.
consider it as a kind of help, to, just to render help to all the provinces, especially those in the island, like Palma de Mallorca,
Mallorca. Las Palmas,
Las Palmas,
Genoa, and things
those
like
in the island when it's not, you cannot
it's not
leave,
easily,
you
cannot get to
move out.
Madrid just the same day and come on the same
Yeah,
day.
that is it. So that is the reason they say, okay, they have to consider us.
Okay.
Before they start moving from province to province.
Well, we are still on, this is Cleveland TV channel online. We are still on the issue of passport and the police reports. We are here with the president of the Federation of Nigeria, Palma de Mallorca. He is here to answer all your questions. Please, if you have any questions to ask, you can call on this line, 632-947-825. 632-947-825. Thank you very much. Well, see on the Nigeria Federation Embassy relationship, talking about the issue of police reports. Actually, we've had many complaints about the issue of police report. People goes out to do this police report, and at the end of the day, when this police report comes to the same people, it's either is expired or about to expire. I don't know, is it that it is a deliberate attempt for such things to occur, or is there any problem, or is it the fault of the Federation not distributing this police report issue out, or is the embassy? We don't really know, because people have been scared out, because we were meant to understand that people paid for it, which is almost about 160 euros.
As first about 110 euros.
Okay, it has been reduced to 120 euros. That is a good report. That is a good news anyway. And this is our problem. So how is the association trying to do in respect of this issue?
Well, we still have the pains. The thing is, it's not happening only to these provinces. It's happening in the whole of Spain. At least even the last police report, we almost rejected it for them. So because the thing, well, the time lapses was too much, because they came February and they brought this in August, which is very, very awkward.
It has almost
and it's
expired or about to expire.
which is not good on our side, the end users. So the problem is when we at least I confronted the police officer himself. What is the problem? Why is it that these things are delayed? Because the man that leaks them here, I think, has been promoted in that office as well. So he just come the last time he didn't come here. The thing, what he told me is that they finished there on time. The problem they are having, is the Spanish embassy in Lagos. So they cannot order them because they don't have power over them. So he says sometimes they will just keep this police report in their office. It will stay more than a month before they start attending to it. That is the problem they are always facing. It's not their fault. If you look at it, maybe with the day they stamp on their own, the police stamp the police report.
There's almost a month,
there's
2 months
almost
difference.
a month plus or a month interval or 2 months interval before the Spanish embassy will start attending to it. You see, formerly when there was a lady that was there, that lady was a nice person. But this man, the ambassador that is there now, I think I don't know what the kind of language to use on him. He said because the man deliberately delay the police report. Anytime the former one that was
That's
there
in the Spanish embassy in Lagos.
The Spanish embassy in Lagos.
Okay.
They are just deliberately delaying the police report. If you look at the date, the police stamped the police report, and you look at the date the embassy you look at the date
the Spanish embassy in Nigeria.
Foreign Affairs stamped there. You look at the day that
they are not the same.
Because the gap is too much. It's not the police fault, but the fault is from the Spanish embassy.
It's not the Nigerian embassy, or the association
the association is not. Okay. The moment they bring the police reports, they call us. Maybe within a day or 2 days there, we go to somebody direct to collect it
Collect it and distribute it to the.
and
various
distribute to the owners.
people.
And another
yeah,
thing,
Yeah.
we add to it that if you do any police report, please always be in contact. A lot of people
Be in
don't-
contact with who?
with the
association.
with the association, because a lot of people don't come to collect their police report.
It will
Because
still
those
be,
people-
even if the police report
Even
comes,
the
it will
police
still be
report
with
come
the,
with the
executive of the
association
association on.
for time before, even when you call them, at least when you call somebody, when you see a foreign lie or a lie that or something,
You need to pick it
and
and.
even if you don't pick it or you were not there, at least you need to call that lie back to know the reason why the person is calling, because you don't know the reason. Even the one that came, the last police report that came, some are still with me at home.
Oh wow!
So the people did not come to collect it. So what are we talking
And
about?
you made
And these are the-
calls,
we
you made
we make calls
publications
we make call to
all the different avenues you
and
knew.
that is the reason. That is the reason we say when you are doing a police report, drop your
Your
phone number, your current phone number. A lot of people will drop their phone, the phone number that we dropped.
Might
When you
not-
call it, it won't go. So I don't know who they think they are punishing. So they are not punishing anybody; they are punishing themselves. That is why when you are doing anything, do it perfectly, so that at the end you will also
benefit from it.
it. So don't think as if maybe you are punishing anybody. So that is the reason we say put your
Number,
current phone
phone
number.
number.
Even if you change your phone number, call. That I have changed my phone number so that I will place another number.
Well, I think I will give my correspondents a time to still ask one or two questions. Perhaps I know you'll be pushed to ask a question. Mr. Owens, please. I don't
Thank
know.
you, Mr. Honorable Elabo. Mr. President, thank you very much. Before I go to the police report issue, let me take your mind back to the Nigerian passport. I learned that people are putting down their names in respect of the passport renew or you want to get the new ECOWAS passport. I don't know if you can expatiate on that. How much is the legal fee for the renew and the new passports?
The legal fee for the passport, the way Nigeria passport is being designed, formally in the old passport, you have a renewal stamp they put on it, but this time around, after 5 years, you will take a new passport entirely. So the official fees is $110. But if you are paying on there, it depends on the dollar rates at that point in time. Maybe if the dollar is higher, if the dollar is high, then that is the official rate. That is for 32 pages. And the 64, there is another one, 64 pages, where I think it costs more, about €145. So maybe when you are paying online, it cannot be the same thing with dollar, but it depends on the dollar rate at that point in time. That is what will determine how many euro, how much you are going to pay in euro. So, but it is paid in dollars. That they design it that they design the cost in dollar.
Okay, the cost is being designed in dollars. What you are saying is we have 32 pages and we have 64
pages.
If, for instance, the last one I use is 32 and I'm going for renewing, if I go online to pay, are they going to ask me if I'm going for 64 or if I'm going for 32 again?
Well, no, they won't ask you. But the thing is, it all depends. The reason it is that is far back 6 months ago, I think they say that the 32 pages is not in stock. So whoever want to do passport has to pay for 64 pages, because most especially the 64 pages are made for businessmen, not for who travels, who do business all over. So that they have enough pages on their visas and their stamps and others. So, but why the 32 pages is regular for people like us who don't travel all the time. Now that both the businessmen and the regular people they were all going for 32, 32, 32, and it come to a stage that there were the,
There were
32
no
was not in
32
stock. And what they are now left with is 64 pages. That's why they have to order everybody to pay
For the
for
64.
that. The way they are doing it now, if you pay for 64, it will be faster than what you pay in 32
32.
pages. So they want to encourage people to pick the 64 pages.
Okay.
Because that one is much in stock, but at least they'll have to exhaust it as well.
After the payment online, is there any other payment one will undergo?
Well, formerly there was. I think you pay when you go to the embassy, you pay 60 euro, but when they are out of the embassy, you pay 80 euro. I think I give kudos to the association. I think they try, they fought, and they have been able to stop that of the 60 euro. No more payment after payment.
The one
online.
online.
But the only thing is, if they have to leave the embassy, the province has to be responsible for their feeding, their transportations, and for their hotel bills. So I think it's like they are pushing
The
some
responsibility back.
on the association
Yeah.
now. That the association have to. That is why we have to plead with the individuals that are obtaining passport. At least they have to also assist us in order for us to be able to take care of these people. If we are unable to take care of these people, definitely they will not come next time. So it's going to be very difficult for us to invite them next time. That is why we have to plead to the individual to also assist the association.
So what you are saying, in essence, the association has a stag price for these people that are going for renew and new passports.
Yeah, because formerly, most of this money we got from police report and from the passport issues. At least that is what the association use in running the at least some of the expenses of the association. We buy books, we buy biro, even when we have meeting, we transport maybe 2 or 3 people to go and represent Baleares. That is from other provinces as well. Even there was a time we went to Lerida. At least 2 people went there. They spent money. Then when we went to Malaga, people went there. They spent money, and that is where we get the money from. So we don't have any other place we
That
got
we
that
generate money
So
from.
there is no other place we generate our incomes. That is why we plead with everybody in Baleares or in other provinces to make sure they assist the association so that the association can also assist them. And the association will be there, because if there is no money to run the association, definitely we are just
Handicap.
yeah, so we can't do otherwise. We know we are all here to do something and assist our family back home. I cannot use my personal money to start financing association. So that is why it falls on all of us that whenever we are doing passport or doing police report, we have a token to show for it.
Sure for it. Thank you very much. My last question before I pass the mic to Honorable Highness. Back to the issue of this police report. The law in Spain, I don't know, I'm asking, the law in Spain speculates that it is 3 months. When the police report gets here, it is 3 months before it gets expired. The Spanish consulate in Lagos, is he aware?
Very, very much aware. Why wouldn't I be aware? Even in the sheet of paper or in that police report, the slip, it is written there. This document has a last one is 3 months. They can read. Even we translate. If they say they cannot read in English, we translate to Spanish. They understand. They can read in Spanish. They know. That is the reason why you take it to office here. They reject it. And these things has a lifespan of 3 months. That is why they are rejecting it, because if they don't read, if they don't know, definitely they won't reject it.
Because the reason why, as if he's aware, he should not have kept those documents.
It's a way, I can say it's a way of maybe depriving our people from being their citizen or residing in their place, or delaying people in one way or the other to get their resident or get their nationality. I think I can call that, I can say maybe that one is wickedness. I don't know how to, or maybe if it is a process in their office or that is what they do, I don't know. But definitely, if you look at the date at which the police stamped it, look at the date which the embassy, the Spanish embassy, you check the two dates. What is the difference between the stamping of the
Nigerian police.
and if the police will say, okay, let us do it this way, why not take it to the Spanish embassy first? If they say it's not possible, they have to see that they have endorsed it, they have done everything before they take it to the Spanish. At least he has to move from Alagbon to External Affairs Minister office in Abuja before he goes to the Spanish embassy. So he has a long process.
Well, thank you, Mr. President. This is, we are still on the topic on Nigerian passport and police reports. We are discussing with the Nigerian president of Palma de Mallorca, and this is Cleveland TV. And if you have any questions, please, you can call on our online number, 632-947-825. Again, 632-947-825. Again, we equally heard from the president recently, and I want to use this medium to please appeal to everyone who have not collected his or her police report that should call the president directly, and this is his number, 632-856-141. 632-856-141, because he just complained of some 602-856-141. 602-856-141 for your police report. Those who did their police report lately and they've not collected it, you can call on him and he will get in contact with you. Well, Mr. President, still on the question on Federation and Nigeria. We are talking about, I see you talking about collaboration with the association and things like that. Then that draws me to a question: how is the membership being organized?
The membership of Federation is through regional association. So it's just the same system being organized in Nigeria. We have the state body, we have the local body, then we also have the federal body, which is the Federation. So to be a member of Federation of Nigeria Community, you have to belong to your regional association. If I am from Edo State, you belong to Edo community. If you are from Urobo, you belong to the Urobo community. If you are from Igbo, you belong to the Igbo community or Igbo association. So that is how it's being organized. Because when we were doing the registration of the Federations of Nigeria Community, then when we went there, we call it Federation. What they tell us is that it cannot be a federal body unless association has to come together. So we cannot just, it's not possible to register a federal body without collaboration of other states or associations
Coming together.
That is the reason why we say, okay, when it was registered at first, it was a collective of all the regional associations that are here in Palma de Mallorca. Even in the federal body, it is all the provisional associations that are federation that makes the federal body. That is how the federal body was registered as well. So that is the way it functions.
Well, if I may want to ask, don't you think this issue of federalism within a state is a complicated issue? Why not because what I'm saying is that we just talk about, for you to be a member of the Federation of Nigerian Association, you need to be a member of an association. Meaning that you need to have an associated membership with one group for you to now be a member. And you find out that if you look at Palma de Mallorca, for example, we have few. I know I have not heard of Calabar Association. I have not heard of Hausa Association. Neither have I heard of, well, perhaps I must have heard of Delta Association, but there are some ethnic groups, because Nigeria is made up of 400, sorry, thank you very much, 400 ethnic groups. And I think this is a big bogus name you just in place in this thing. Is it not a way for you to make it a more moderate way, say, Nigerian Association, instead of putting a federal, so that every other body who are not represented can come in?
Yeah. In that case, I don't think we have experienced such problem.
Problems.
What we put in place is regional association. The only problem, if you look at our first president, Mr. James Friday, is from Kogi State.
Kogi State.
And then, but when he has no other person to collaborate with, he joins the Nobles Club. And that is what makes him to be a member of Nobles Club.
Is Noble Club a constituency in Nigeria?
It's not a constituency, but at least it's that is what the laws of this place says, that it has to be a registered association, because Nobles Club is a registered association. And that is what makes that is the reason why Nobles Club is a member of that this thing. Okay. So because you have the Igbos, you have the Edos, you have the Urhobos, then you have the Nobles.
Because I think, well, with what you are saying, not that you are not right, because we are talking about the issue of trying to assist in token. Because I think when an association is being organized, there should be members, and perhaps maybe every month there should be a particular dues that pay, so that when such emergency consular visit comes, it will not be a burden to the members. So I don't know if there is any way you'll be able to meet with the executive, to like trash this issue, so that this issue of maybe somebody wants to do passports, he must be obligated to pay some token. You know, at least I think, I don't know if
we come to that, and we deliberate on that issue. If you look at it critically, I think if you look at the Edos or the Benis or the Edos that are living here, I think we are more than 2,000. Then how many people are in Edo community? If you look at the Igbos, how many Igbos are in the community, in Igbo association? If you look at the Urhobos here, how many of them are in the Urhobo association? Then the few people that are in the association, their revenue cannot take everybody. So if we say, okay, if we are paying €5 every month, and we are about 30 or 20 in the association, then the association cannot sponsor 30 people. €5 cannot sponsor the whole of 2,000 those here. That is the reason you say the federation has to go in to collect token from every individual. The association that has been organized, that are still organized, they are still paying the same money that every individual pay. They are not exempted. And that is what we are trying to do, that if you are members of any association, we're not supposed to be collecting money from you. But when we look at it very critically, and if we say we should exempt those people, definitely there is no headway. That is why you look at it, they still pay those money in order for us to move the federal body. Because when we say let each association start, if for instance, like each association are paying money, because there was a time we say let every association be paying due of €20 every month. Because some association was unable to meet up. So for that reason, we are lacking behind. Then we have to say, okay, since that system did not work, then let us go to this system that every person that needs this passport at least has to assist him with a token. That is how that system come into existence.
Okay. And you are working towards maybe creating more membership in case of anybody wants to come in. There's an avenue, irrespective of the fact that, because you just talked now that somebody have to be a member of one an association or things like that. So, but I don't know.
Not a matter of at least not a matter of association. At least he has to be in his regional association. If I am a Benin, if I am a Doma, you belong to a Edo community. If you are an Urhobo man, you belong to Urhobo community. If you are an Igbo man, you belong to the Igbo community. At least, even there was a time, the Abo, they have a community here. The Car-speaking people of
so you mean an individual cannot come direct and be a registered member?
No, as a federal body, individual can't come. That is why they have to go to their regional session, and they have to send representative from each of their association. Definitely, any member, if you are a member of a community, automatically you are a member of federation. That if you have a representative in the federal body, you automatically become a member of federation. It does not mean that everybody has to be in the meeting. But if occasion were around that people want to come, maybe they have one thing or one question or the other to ask, we have our meetings every third Saturday of the month.
You have meetings every third Saturday of every month. At where, sir?
In Casa de Barry in Songoleo.
Okay. Let me give to my correspondent for a question.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. President. My question is, if, for instance, I'm from Igbanke, and there is no Igbanke association here in Mayoka, I'm interested to be a member in this federation. How will I go about it?
I mean, my dear brother, Igbanke is under Edo state.
Yes.
The Edo community comprises of all Edo indigenes.
That is
whether you are from Igbanke, whether you are from Shekiri, that is a Joki area that is in Edo state, whether you are from Akoko Edo, which is they speak Yoruba, the part of the Yorubas, whether you are from a card that are partly in Ogan, near very close to Abudu, you are automatically a member you are automatically from Edo state. Then if you want to have or maybe you want to have your membership, you can be a member of Edo community.
That is the umbrella of Edo community covers
Edo state, the whole of Edo state. That's Edo community covers the whole of Edo state. There's no, it's not a matter, it's not a Benin, it's not a Benin association. Okay. It's Edo State Association. That is why we are communities. We are not community of friends. We are not clubs. We are community that is comprises everybody. That is why we don't, even when we want to take member, we don't screen them. We don't, because in every society, you have different kind of people. I don't know how to put it. You have the
good, the bad, the
ugly.
Yeah.
So it comprises everybody. That is why when you are coming, we don't say because you are this, we cannot take you. Everybody is welcome. Once you are from Edo State. So also the Igbo Association or the Igbo Association. So they also, once you are from Igbo, it's not a club. It comprises all the Igbos. You are accepted. So that is the thing. But the Orobo as well, I don't think they have a special scrutiny or a special
means of screening. Yeah.
So I don't think, I know of Edo State, which I come from. We don't screen. The only thing is, if you want to be a member, you pay your dues as a member. Pastor Landing, I want to also use this. I don't know, maybe this time will not permit me. I want to also use this medium, especially to we from Edo community, from Edo State. You know, we are much here. You know, a lot of things sometimes happens to us, and at the end, we end up with nothing. So maybe, for instance, somebody dies, somebody has a need, and is from Edo State. We are of no help because we are much here. Even if we pay one euro, maybe if we pay €1, we pay €5, we'll be able to do something tangible for that person. Yes. But because we are not organized, we are not united, we are not together, it is a difficult task for us. Maybe if you go and meet this one, you say because you don't like the person, it will not be a contributor to that thing. Maybe if you go to the other one, someone will say, okay, I am paying dues every month. I cannot, at the same time, go and pay another due to help somebody as a member of Edo community. So that is why it's very difficult. So they say when everybody's mothers die, he gets rotten in bed. Yeah. So nobody cares. That is what is happening to we from Edo State. So at least we are much here. If maybe somebody, I don't see any, like the Igbos, I've never seen any Igbo man that is being buried here in this land. Once they die, they make sure
they take the body home.
And that is how it's supposed to be to Edo community, except if the family say they don't want it. Because we are much, if we pay for €5, we'll be able to convert that. We are up to 2,000. Only the Edo speaking people here, the one that are legally registered, that has apadrinamiento here. Because altogether, I think we have almost 4,700 or something legal immigrants of
From
Nigeria here in
yeah.
Pama de Mallorca. In Madrid, you have about 17,000 something. In the whole of Spain, I think we have about 70 something or 700 and something thousand Nigerians that are in Spain.
Residing in
Spain. So we are much.
Thank you very much. That will take me back to the question, because what is on ground now that our viewers want to hear is the issue of these passports, police report, because that is what is burning their heart seriously. Mr. President, what are the things you've put on ground for them to have a smooth exercise?
Well, they even called me today if we are ready. I'm begging and appealing to people. If you know you really want to do this police report, you come to this Cleveland TV, then put down your name so that I know how many. If we are up to 60 and above, I can call them that we are ready for the passport. I don't want to call them maybe when we say we are 60 or we are 100, we are 120. And the reason why we say write your name is to know the actual numbers that we have, so that they will know how many days they are going to spend. And that is the reason you see when they come, they leave a lot of people undone. Maybe they will not attend to so many people because we tell them we are 100 or 120. And maybe when they come, the number will now raise to about 200. Definitely, they will not be able to attend to everybody. That is why I'm appealing. If you know you really need this police report, put down your name, so that it will fasten our calling there, so that they come for the exercise. So that is the appeal for me. So if they fail to come and write their name, they are delaying the coming of the embassy to this place.
Well, good evening, viewers. We are still on the topic passport and police reports. We are discussing with our president, Mr. Monday Omoze, the president of Federation of Nigerian Association in Pama de Mallorca. We just heard from him, and if you have any questions or anything you want to ask, you can call on this number, 632-947-825. Equally, if you have not collected your police report, the last one you did, you can still have contact with him. His number is 602-856-147. Sorry, 141. 602-856-141. Invariably, we just heard from him concerning the new passport that is going to be issued or processed. You can come to Cleveland. You can meet the secretary of Cleveland TV. He will attend to you. You put down your name, and you will be registered. And when the process wants to continue, you will be called upon for your passport issuing. Mr. President, still on the relationship between the embassy and the Nigerians in the diaspora. What is your view? How do you see the Nigerian embassy and Nigerians in diaspora, especially in Spain, Palma de Mallorca to be precise? Yeah. How do you see the relationship?
Well, the relationship,
if it's cordial or if it's...
well, like I say, because maybe sometimes if I say it's cordial, people will say maybe I'm defending the embassy or I'm defending the staffs. I can say really it's cordial. If you look at the whole of Europe, precisely, you see that the Spanish embassy, the people that are working in the Spanish embassy, they are trying a lot. If you go to Italy, if you go to Britain, you go to Belgium, you go to other places, the money they spend on passport, I think is on the higher side compared to our embassy here in Palma de Mallorca. The only thing is this. There are a lot of things to still work on. You know, the delay, at least, if we are still working on that, we are still trying our possible best, that if you do your passport, if you can receive or can take that passport that same day, that's what we are working on now. We don't know how possible or how soon that one will be possible, or that one will be, but we are still working on it. At least we're not supposed to wait maybe 2 weeks, 3 months, or 1 week before you get your passport. Maybe when you go there, if it is possible, when they scan you, at least it will be processed and give to you immediately. That's what we're working towards, and that's what we are fighting for. But I know with God, all things are possible. Maybe with time, things will work out. So
well, if we want to deviate a little bit from the issue of passport and want to really go into a relationship between the embassies, there are some pressing questions I want to ask, because in your previous discussions, you talked about maybe if everybody comes together, like someone dies and things like that, we Nigerians can contribute a token to like send this person back home for a proper burial. Well, I don't know, what is then the importance of our embassy? I think by every standard, should be the responsibility of the embassy. If it is not done, how is the association trying to liaise with the embassy in respect of somebody who dies for example, in your jurisdiction, Pamadi Mayoka?
The thing is, when it happens like that, when anything happens, like in the incidents of the Igbo lady that just died in, I think, Aragon, Rafa area, I know we call the embassy immediately. When we call the embassy, they say, what are the laid down rules? You know, sometimes we are in a civilized world. I want to use this medium to advise many of us, because the embassy will tell us that there is no provision for that they have to convey the
so mean our embassy don't have any provision for any Nigerian who dies in the diaspora?
That is the only thing is they have to find, but the financial aspect of it, they may come and see, investigate and just go back, but they are not doing anything about it, because they say the embassy don't have money to take the body out.
Nigerians
Nigeria do not make provision for that. No budget in regards to that aspect. So that is why I am advising, let every one of us have an insurance scheme. At least if anything happen like that, the insurance will be able to take the body home successfully. They will bury the person, and I think they still have some money to give to the family. If all of us are insured. That is we are in the developed world, because definitely if there is insurance, that is they call it repatriating insurance.
Sure, yeah.
So it's not much. At least €5 is, I think it's about €5. If it is family, at least less than that. €5 every month.
So we should not depend on our embassy for such.
Yeah,
other embassies does when their citizen had problem in their country, they are the one to take that person out. Meaning Nigerians, we are just
like me. I don't know.
We are living out of grace here now.
I don't know if other
out of grace.
We don't know whether other embassy take the death of their loved ones home.
Well, we've had testimonies of that, like the Americans. Even I think if a Spanish man dies, when we had a problem of a Spanish man being kidnapped in Nigeria one time, at least the Spanish embassy took authority.
Maybe such person has is legally. He is legally in that. Maybe he wants there to go and work, or
we Nigerians are
like for here, we don't obtain the let me say the working permit, or you are not working directly. You are not a diplomat. Let me just put it this way. If an embassy staff die in Madrid, definitely Nigeria will take the person who is a diplomat, because he is working for Nigeria. We are here working as an individual. We are not working for the government. And I can also use this medium. We are not paying tax. Let's put it this way. We are not paying tax to the federal government, the federal government of Nigeria. So we are working on our own. We are working for ourselves and our families. So definitely,
we are not making contributions to the
Nigerian
economy.
There is no financial contribution to the Nigeria government. So how do you think that such person will come and take your responsibility when anything happens? That is why it's very difficult for them. For instance, maybe I know things are not put in proper place. That is the reason why things are like that. Because if things are put in place, they will be paying tax, They will have every right.
I can understand the diplomacy.
They should be accountable to us.
Not that perhaps they don't, with your explanation, not that there is no provision for that. Maybe there should be a provision for those who came for like tourist visas, comes here to like pass time, within the period of that time, something happened. Then it is the responsibility of the Nigerian embassy to take that person back. But people that are here, who reside here, it's not the responsibility because we don't directly or indirectly pay tax to the government.
They were not the one that sent us here.
We sent ourselves to this.
That is the thing. We migrated to this place.
If you now say,
I don't know if
let me, from what the president just said, if you now say it was not the government, because normally when we go to the embassy, that is what they normally tell us if we want to react if they've not attended to us. Well, I've seen such thing in the embassy in Madrid. Hey, it was not the government that sent you people here, so you need to put yourself in order.
What is it?
Fine. If you now say, as they do say, it's not the government that sent us here, what is the embassy? Who is the embassy representing? Because my belief is the embassy is a country inside another country. Who is the embassy representing?
The embassies are representing Nigerians that are legally here. Maybe you pass through one way or the other. Maybe, for instance, now you leave Nigeria. Let's say, for instance, Nigeria is a place or is a country that is put in a proper place. If you leave Nigeria without the Nigeria consent, without them knowing, you leave the Nigeria in a legal way. It is not recorded, it is not pulled down that such a person is out of the country. So that is most of the reason why I know that Nigeria is not properly put in place. If Nigeria is put in place, at least when such person is caught, I think even it has to be punished for it as well, because you leave the country illegally. That's one thing we should know. You see, like what is happening in America, there was a family that left Mexico for the past 33 years. Now, what they do, they deported the parents, the mother and the father, they leave the children behind. One is 24, one is 22.
Because they are citizens.
But they left them, but
they took the parents
they
back home.
the parents. So that is the issue.
So that is where they now say, we are not here for you people.
They are here for those that are legally, that pass through their system to Europe or other countries. So that is the thing.
So with the Nigerian passports, is that one not, you are doing things directly to the country? Because if you say because we are not contributing anything to Nigeria, but with the passport we've contributed things to the Nigerian government because we paid for the passport, because the passport is not being issued to us free of charge.
Fine. What for instance now, maybe they say, okay, go to your country, obtain your international passport. That is one of the assistance they are rendering to us by setting up an embassy in a country. They know maybe we may need one help or the other. And that is you know, Nigerians, they don't want to carry responsibilities. Even we individually, we don't want to carry another person's responsibility. Here, as we are here, if I see a brother now, maybe he has a responsibility, maybe he has no house, he has no shelter, or maybe let's say he has no shelter, no food.
No food.
We are not, I think we don't have that culture of sheltering people free of charge. Maybe if I shelter, the person stay with me for like 2 days, 1 week, I'll say, oh boy, you go and find your level, because I cannot carry your responsibility. So that is the thing.
That is why the embassy is treating us that way. Thank you.
I think when we go to visit, that is just what they will always tell us. So, because they cannot carry somebody responsibility which they don't send to come and represent them.
Well, this is Cleveland TV. We are still online discussing on the Nigerian passport and police report issue, and we are here with the president of the Nigerian Federation, Pamade Mayuka, Mr. Monday Omaze. If you have any questions on this issue, please you can call on This line 632-947-825. Again, 632-947-825. Again, I want to use this medium to please appeal to those who did police report last year or this year, I'm sorry, that there are still some left with the president. You can call his number 602-856-141. 602-856-141. He equally said that every third Saturday of the month, they always have this federation meeting. So if you have any questions too to ask him personally, you can come to the Policia Local at Songoleo, where there is a Casa de Barrio over there. You can ask him personally any questions you want, or you can equally be at the meeting to deliberate on one or two issues with him. It's every month, every third Saturday of every month. Every third Saturday of every month. Again,
let me just add to that. I want to also make myself available for everybody. Even if you know me or somebody describe me to you that this is the federation president, you have every right to ask me any question you want to ask me anywhere, whether on the road, anywhere at all. If you have my number, you can square call. If you have any way to get my number, anything you need, will always be of assistance. If it is if it is in my power, I will render the necessary assistance that I can render.
So you just heard from the president. He has given you a free service, a direct express to him. That's a big plus on our side. We are very happy to hear from that. Mr. President, I know as a president, you must be facing some difficulties as a president of Federation. What are some few difficulties you have been facing?
There is a lot of difficulties we are facing, especially our people. I want to use this medium to advise, especially Nigerians. The way they do things, the way they gather together, the way they consist a lot of atrocity and nuisance in the street. I know, but sometimes some people will say, the Senegalese are not passing through what we are passing through. How would the Senegalese pass through what we are passing through? I have not seen any Senegalese maybe engaging in combat disorder in the street. I don't see them. I know that everybody has misunderstanding, not to the extent of being fighting publicly, and even sometimes the police will just put their hands and be looking. I will say, oh, where are they from? They will say they are Nigerians, which will not give us a good image. Anytime I went to the Police National, they asked me a lot of questions. Are you not talking to your people? Are you not advising them that this is a country that is put under law? So if you have anything, you don't need to fight over it. If there is anything you have misunderstanding, the police station is there to report. That is what they call you denuncia. When you denuncia, then the police will call on the person. You don't have to take laws into your own hands. So that is one of the things. We don't have to take laws into our hands. That is one of the major things I face, especially when I go to the Police National to make some inquiries. At the time, they will not allow even me to enter. When my people has problem, when I get there, they will say, no. We know that you are going to come to defend the people. So sometimes they will not, but I will insist. Sometimes after I have insisted much, they will okay. Let me go and see the PRO, the public relation officer, the police officer. Then I will go. I think I have been to his office. What I do, I don't like. In most cases, I represent. More often, I represent the Edo people, which the Edo people who are from our association, the Nigerians as well. I think there was a recent things that happened in Sangolo. There are ladies, and I want to also appeal to Nigeria. If you look at it very carefully, I have not seen any. I know they take other people's children, but I have not seen the concern in Mayoka taking Senegalese children.
Or other associations, national children,
or maybe Malians. I'm talking about the Africans now. Because I'm not talking about other people. Maybe like the South America, they do take their children. Like the Gitanos, they do take their children as well. But if you go to Concert in Mayoka, I have not seen any Senegalese children in Concert in Mayoka. I've not seen any Malian children or Gambia children concerned. I've not seen any Mayoki children, Morocco children in concerned in Mallorca.
Just
But if you
Nigeria.
go there, you see a lot of Nigerian children. You see, at least, I don't, those are most of the difficulties, the pains that I'm going through as a president in your Federations of Nigeria community. Because I do a lot of things.
And most of all these things are caused by the Nigerians.
Yeah, that is it.
That are
Yeah,
involved.
because
Either by fighting or by,
maybe by not taking proper care of the
kids.
children and all that. You don't take them to school when you opt to take them to the school. You don't go and pick them when you opt to go and pick them. So you think they are recording on these things. At the time maybe it comes to a climax, they will say, okay, that children will be taken from you. Sometimes the way we talk to our children, the way we shout on our children at home, is telling on them when they get to school. Maybe saying some of them will be nervous.
they are afraid.
They are afraid to even talk to. When the teacher is approaching, you see them in form of shock. So they will now start asking, what is wrong? What is going on? I think there was a girl or a small girl that said that the mother, not that he was sleeping on the floor, he said the mother used to make her, always make her to sleep on the floor, which they're supposed to. So, not that he's sleeping on the floor, because they put the foam on the floor.
Okay, and
See,
it's to the child is like strange. So
It's like strange
and
that
when
he's
he gets
sleeping
to
on the
school
floor.
now, when he gets to school, it's like he wants to sleep on the floor. It's like the floor is like.
No, not that the child wanted. We know the teachers.
They sack them.
No, the teachers always ask a lot of questions. What is going on? How did your mother treat you? How did your father treat you? How do people around treat you? They ask them questions. Maybe some of the children don't have secret. They will reveal everything to the teacher, and the teacher will be jotting some certain things down. When it will come to a time that the teacher themselves will call the social. And another thing, most of our women who benefit from the social services, because you think you are just getting money freely from the social services or from the social. These women are being monitored 24 hours.
So the kids.
With the kids, with the even some go and declare that they don't have a husband. You don't have a husband, you give birth maybe every year or every 2 years.
2 years.
Who got you pregnant? That is a problem. A lot of problems we're facing. So if you say, I think there's a lot of things, there's a lot of challenges. So we need to put our house in order. Let us see how we can move forward. That is just
some of the difficulties
I'm facing.
And from all these difficulties, have you been on your own or through the association able to like create a solution to such thing, like maybe organizing a little bit of talk with some of the parents or Nigerians over such issues?
No, the individual is yes. Maybe sometimes when such thing happen, maybe the family, they do call me, or sometimes I send my representative. I think we have done a lot. We have been able to rescue about 5 to 6 children in that case. And maybe if anything happen, my number is with the police. They always call me. That is the reason I also advise, let us, the police officer, that is the Inspector General Police, told me is that they know that those that join the associations are very clean. They know that they are the ones that are living, they are obeying the law, the rules, the laws of the land. Because those that are not that those that are association are perfect. They are not that they are free from crime. But I'm just using this medium. They feel that once you are in association, you hear a lot of advice, you hear a lot of talks. That those people, they don't constitute nuisance in the street. They know what is involved. At least we preach a lot of things in the when you belong to an association.
Like you are like a counselor to
we have rules, we have regulations. Like in my association, when you are a member of my community, you don't fight outside. When you fight outside, you will be found €100, or formerly it was 120, but we reduced it to €100. That's what we find. If you, I think we go there to learn. We learn you learn every day. You cannot say nobody is perfect. At least sometimes the imperfection in human being is more that we cannot just correct everything on one day. So we learn every day. That is the reason when you go to belongs to any group, when there is law and order, at least you learn a lot of things. That if I do these things, it will not look fine. At least I cannot be fighting the presence of my children. If I fight in the presence of my children, how do they look me? If I say I'm an elder, anyway, I will come to that. Maybe the leaders or the elders of Nigerians that are in this community that are here, I think I have a lot of work for them. At least they're supposed to be the one piloting us. They're supposed to be the one direct. At least even if they don't join the association, they're supposed to be a leader. That is how do I put them?
A leader on their own. When
they are leaders, and at least
you know that this as a set of people.
So we can always run to seek advice.
They are not in an association or anything. But they can go and say, bros, look at what is happening. And
we can go to them, but even if you go to them, they have no reasonable advice for us. Even some of them will be the one to even generate the problem. So then what legacy are we leaving for the younger ones? That is the problem we are facing. There is a big challenge.
So meaning you still have to work harder to.
It's not only me. Everybody. Everybody has to work harder because everybody has to put their hands on the decks. Because because there is no way a tree can make a forest. There is no way I can correct everything. And there is no way anybody can correct anything from the outside. Because if you are not part of the system, you cannot correct the system. So that is why we need to come together. That is why we have to be one, so that we can correct the system.
That is a big advice from the President.
Mr. President, thank you very much for the good job you are doing. My question is, you talked about this issue of these children being taken away from their parents. You've not seen Senegal, but most children are from Nigeria. Don't you think these parents, they need orientation? Because they just feel these things we are getting for this social is free, unknowing to them that it's not free.
Just like a hook in the throat of the fish.
Don't you think they need orientation?
Well, they need, because our Nigerian people, we have much interest in pursuing money. That's the problem, because I think like the social, they always organize schools, because nobody is interested in such courses. If once you are there, until when you have problem, until when the person has problem, they organize school for them. They lecture them.
For the parents.
Yes, a lot of parents. When such thing happen, they have to place the parents and the children in a class. They be lecturing them. You have to be in the class. I've witnessed it and I've seen it. I know people that have undergo such courses. So that is the thing. Not that there is a course like that, but it's not. It cannot be organized by the association, but they are professionals that are in charge of that.
Oh, it's a good job.
More grace. Thank you, Mr. President. You have been of great assistance to us. At least you'll be able to trash one or two issues concerning the problems of Nigerians and some difficulties you face as a president of Nigerian Association. I still want to say this is Cleveland TV, discussing on Nigerian passport and police report, though we have almost exhausted all our questions. And if you know, before we close, you can call on this number for any questions, because we will still have the opportunity to have our president for a few minutes here. The number is 632-947-825. 632-947-825. We've been discussing on issues concerning passports, and we use this medium to say anyone that wants to do or renew a passport within this period, you can come to Cleveland Station. You will meet our secretary, and you will be given a file to put down your name, because the president just assured us that if we have a specific number of names, the consulars in the embassy will come over for the reissue and renewal of passports. So you can come over to Cleveland station to put down your name. And equally, we want to use this medium too to appeal to those who just did the last police report. We just heard from the president that there are still some who have not been reclaimed. So if you have not, if you knew or you know you did a police report lately or recently, you can come and collect your police report from him. His direct number is 602-856-141. 602-856-141. If eventually you were not able to get in online, you can always come to Barrio de Policía Local in Songolio. Is always there every third Saturday of every month. That is where the Nigerian associations meet every month. You can equally meet him directly and discuss any issues you want to meet with him. Thank you, Mr. President, for your time. It has been a very wonderful discussion, and you'll be able to give your advice to the Nigerians on what to do and your few difficulties you've met in the process of running this association. We are very grateful, and I think we hope, obviously, to see you on subsequent programs for more advice and discussions. I want to still thank my co-correspondent, Mr. Owens. He has been a great contributor into this discussion, and I think we still hope on subsequent occasions your presence is very highly needed. Ernest Elabo, the coordinator of this program. I think for so long we've not had any calls that maybe we were able to answer, or the president have been able to answer your vital questions. That is why you refused to call. Well, we still have 2-3 minutes. If you can call within that period, we are still available. But if not, then we want to say good evening to everyone watching us on live, and God bless you, and happy Christmas, happy Fiesta, and wishing you a beautiful 2018 that we're about to enter. Thank you very much, viewers, and thank you very much, Mr. President and Mr. Owens. Thank you very much.